I don't see us signing anyone for the next 3 windows. I think next 3 windows के लिए मेरा वो same है.
Signing in January for us is a rarity. Signing in general over the last few seasons has become a rarity, but we are linked with someone right now, and we have to speak about it because on paper at least it's a big name, the Argentine Dybala, and his contract runs out in the summer. He's 28. Uh, Creditable sources have said that we are monitoring him, and but we know what monitoring means at times because the joke goes monitor FC. But anyway, we are not one of those people. But this is a rumor which apparently is gaining momentum. So I want to know the opinions of two really loved Liverpool supporters all across Indian Twitter. We got Nidhi and we got Utkarsh. Let's start off with Uti. Uti, do you think this potential signing, this rumor just makes sense?
All right. So talking about Dybala, when this news came out, right? I was pretty excited, regardless of how our past windows have been. This, at least on paper, made sense to me because I can see Salah being sold off. I can see there will be a spot in the front three which will open up in the next year. Even if Salah is not sold off, one of the other front two are definitely being sold or they're walking. So I could see this as a potential signing. He is, however, then I went back to a couple of group chats. I talked to a couple of people, and Liverpool fans are actually not very excited about this signing. Even if this happens, people are opposed to us signing Dybala, and the reasons that they give, they made sense to me. So I was excited when this rumor came in, and then it sort of waned off because the points people are making, they make sense. He has had a big injury in the last year. He has only played 20 games, I think, in the last year. And his record for Juventus, that is, if I'm not wrong, it is 79 goals and 42 assists in 198 games. This is his overall record, and he's supposed to be a striker, an out-and-out striker who is not going to get back and probably do the kind of things that Firmino does. If you want to compare this to Firmino, so the first thing that I did is I went back and I compared it with Firmino. Firmino has played 220 league games for us, and his stats were somewhere in the region of I think 70 goals and 59 assists or something like that in 220 odd games. So, which is sort of comparable. If you look at the goal plus assist ratio per match per 90, you would find it to be very comparable. And Dybala is doing less than Firmino. So, if Firmino works and we bring in Dybala, it is a losing proposition for us. And we know for a fact that Dybala is not coming here to sit on the bench. He will only come if someone is walking from that quartet that we have assimilated right now. If Salah leaves, then to anyways it's a different story only. Then to full on crisis mode. But even if other two go, so am I excited about this? Probably no. This sounds more like a doom clock warning or something like that. At least to me. The only solace I can take in the fact is that since we have FSG, we are not going to sign anyone, and probably, I mean, it's just a rumor. So, yeah.
Nidhi, do you think it's the agent of Dybala probably making up some kind of noise over here because uh, 10 million apparently is what he wants salary wise per year,
I
which is
I
half
think
of what Salah would want apparently.
I think it's paper talk. Honestly, look, Dybala, every year there is a news. अभी कुछ दिन पहले वो United move कर गया था, and then there was news of Tottenham Hotspur, which is obviously he's not going to Tottenham Hotspur, but I think it's his agent stirring up a thing because you know that his contract is going to run out. I think he will move, though not to the Premier League. I think he will stay in Serie A or perhaps even the La Liga. I can see him moving to the likes of Inter if Inter win, the league this year, and perhaps they go for him because Inter also love a free transfer, like Juventus. So I can see the likes of Inter going for him. Us, I don't see. Look, there are with Liverpool specific. There are two things like UT said. I think that the arrival of Dybala means that one of the front three leaves. Salah se to, of course, we cannot compare almost anybody to Salah right now. I don't think Dybala is good enough to replace Mane or Firmino, according to me. That's just my opinion. Um, so I agree with the fact that it is going to be a lose-lose situation for us, where we replace a great player with an inferior player. I mean, Mane ka output is suffering this season, but we said it in another video. His underlying numbers are still very good. I mean, he is just being pitted against two guys who are putting up the best numbers in Europe, and that's the reason why he looks a little off. Although his finishing, I don't think this is an FSG signing. And I agree because 28 years old, injury problems, there will be almost no resale value if this doesn't work out, and we'll have to pay a bomb in salary. I think FSG are not stupid enough to say that हम साला को पैसा नहीं देंगे, but वो पैसा हम डिबाला को दे देंगे. अगर ऐसा सिचुएशन आता है, तो I think what they'll think is rather pay Salah. He's a greater asset in terms of marketing, in terms of impact into the team, and there is a greater chance of us earning money off the back of Salah.
The only time, sorry, मैं बस एक वही बोलना चाहता हूँ, the only time अभी आप FSG का बात उठाए तो याद है, only way I see FSG signing Dybala is if Salah is walking and Dybala needs probably half of what Salah is taking, and they know that if Salah walks there will be riots and they need to bring in a big name. लोगों को चूतिया बनाने के लिए Dybala ला सकते हैं. That is the only way, and लोग चूतिया बनेंगे. The moment they bring Dybala, people will be like, "ये देखो ambition." That is going to happen. I just wanted to put that out there. So that is the only way we are getting Dybala.
But the reality is that, like you mentioned, our WhatsApp groups mein people are making sense. He like it's tough for he's got his injury issues, and Nidhi mentioned that it's not an FSG signing, it's not even a Jurgen Klopp signing. Like,
yeah,
he can't press, he doesn't track back, he's mentally, Juventus fans say mentally he's not strong at all. He plays in a 4-4-2, he plays in a 4-4-2, 4-3-3 में कभी खेला नहीं है वो. So मैंने जब ये रूमर सुना, मैंने बोला कि भाई ये तो मतलब फ्री में भी है, ये योर्गन क्लॉप नहीं लेगा, because Klopp wants someone to run, bro, and Dybala is not someone who runs, tracks back, presses, and this is me having conversations today with Juventus supporters that I know. They are like कि 4-4-2 में खेल लेगा, yeah, if we change our system to a 4-2-1-3, whatever you want to say, 4-2-4, जो हम लोग फ्रंट 4 की बात करते हैं, नंबर 10 में डिबाला खेले, बट वो हमने साला जब ये 4 अवेलेबल है उनके साथ नहीं देखा है. So I don't think it will be catered around Dybala. I personally feel it's never going to happen. And Dybala apparently wants 10 million per year, which will make him at the moment on par, paid with Virgil van Dijk in our wage structure. So there's no way we signed a new player who just comes and he becomes the highest paid player at Liverpool Football Club. So I just think this is and I'm just happy, that we're linked with someone in January is what I'm saying.
See, again, and it's a sense, and I could be terribly wrong here. But I don't know. Looking at Dybala, the little that I have seen him play and whatever I've read of him, he just strikes me as someone who will crack in the Premier League, and not in a good way. Matlab crack mentally, crack. I think the Premier League will be too much for someone like Dybala, and I could be wrong here. but that's just my sense.
UT wanted to say something.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. So I was trying to think of examples of people who have moved from one league to another and greatly improved. Abhi, right now, no one is coming to mind. But what I'm thinking, so I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
There might be cases where a move from one league to another, or because Syria plays very different from Premier League.
Correct.
Salah was good in Roma. Salah was exceptional here. But Salah wasn't bad there. If you talk about Dybala, we will have to go back probably 3 seasons when he was prolific. 33 games, 22 goals was what he had, and like 6, 7, 8 assists, whatever. So that was his last big season. Uh, but sometimes a change of scenery, because we know Juventus fans don't really love him. There was Ronaldo, big personality, which was there at Juventus for the last 2 years, uh, which could have also played a part, because sometimes alpha personalities, or probably not even alpha. Dybala comes across more like a person who wants to shut up and do his job and probably go home and sleep. So could be that a change in scenery might do wonders, but this is the same kind of logic which brought Mario Balotelli into this club, and we all remember how that worked out. So and that might actually be a very good example. Mario Balotelli had zero work rate, had no fit in the system, but he was a sort of prodigy, and we brought in thinking kuch ho jayega. So this might turn out to be that way. However, it's good to be linked with a big name even in 2022 after the kind of ownership we have.
Exactly, it's good to be linked, but not Balotelli wise, work rate wise, but वो सीनरी की जो तू बात कर रहा है ना, बिग नेम टाइप, मेरे को गोंजालो हिगुआइन और मोराटा टाइप सिमिलैरिटी लग रहा है कि थोड़ा डन वेल इन अ लीग and like probably sign for Chelsea, become that big. It happen. I think Morata probably would be someone like that in the Premier League, but I don't see us signing Morata at all. So yeah, this was the video about sorry, Dybala. Sorry, I don't see Dybala signing for us at all. So this was the rumor on Dybala. But just to end it, boys, do you see us making any signing in the next 2 odd days?
No.
Utkarsh, do you want to go for that?
I don't see us signing anyone for the next 3 windows. I think next 3 windows के लिए मेरा वो same है. If I'm proven wrong in the third window, which comes in, well and good. People can come back and cry. I have no issues. But I don't see us signing anyone in the next 3 windows. The only way I see anyone being signed is
3 windows.
So I'm putting a star mark there. The only way I see anyone getting signed is if Salah walks. If Salah walks. If Salah walks, we will be forced to bring someone in. They will not like it, but they'll have to bring someone in. Otherwise, they've secured Henderson to a contract. They've secured VVD to a contract. Trent has been secured to a contract. बेंच इन्होंने लानी नहीं है, इन्होंने कसम खा रखी है, बच्चे ही खिलाएंगे, और क्लब भी खुश है, सब खुश हैं क्लब में एक्सेप्ट फैंस, तो लाइक इट्स ओके. बचा क्या अटैक के लिए? दे कैन ऑलवेज पॉइंट टू जोटा कि वी हैव जोटा, हम ले आए थे 2 सीजन पहले, सो दैट्स गुड. मिडफील्ड में 10 बच्चे भर रखे हैं, 10 लोग भर रखे हैं. अवेलेबल एट एनी गिवन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम 3 ही होते हैं, बट दैट वो आर्गुमेंट के टाइम पे 10 दिखाने के लिए बहुत अच्छा रहता है. सो वहां कोई नहीं आ रहा. प्रोबेबली डिफेंस में वी आर सॉर्टेड ओनली. गोलकीपर्स की तो अगले 25 साल तक की लाइन हमने लगाई रखी है कि वो भरे हुए हैं पोलिश यहाँ के कितने कितने इधर उधर के. जब तक क्लॉप है तब तक he will make do with the kind of people, the kids we have, and he'll get the best out of them. So yeah, I'm very serious when I say that अगले 3 सीजन तक, अगले 3 विंडो तक I don't see a signing happening. Then we'll see, probably. Let's see.
अगले 3 विंडो तक निधि, मतलब अगर ऐसा हो गया भाई, फिर तो पागलपन है ब्रो. बट निधि अगले 3 विंडो तो नहीं, अगले 3 दिन में कुछ मेरे को लग रहा है एटलीस्ट नैट फिलिप्स निकल जाएगा. मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है नैट फिलिप्स निकल जाएगा.
देख बेचने का डर मेरे को बहुत ज्यादा है, मतलब नैट फिलिप्स हम मतलब मेरे को
I said
वो
ट्रांसफर होगा,
हाँ
ट्रांसफर
हाँ
आउटगोइंग इज वेल।
मुझे उम्मीद नहीं है, मुझे डर ज्यादा है। हम यार ओरिगी को ना बेच मारे ये 3 दिन में, मतलब मेरे को तो उस बात का डर है। सो सेलिंग आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट, बाइंग नो चांस यार। आई एम वी हैव आई मीन why waste bandwidth on this discussion? The thing is, we are not signing anybody, and I have made my peace with it. अभी next 3 window, I hope वैसा नहीं है case, but ये तो this window no chance.
All right, boys. Thank you so much for your honest opinions. So this was our video on, I guess, the January transfer window and Dybala, where we know that both things, nothing's gonna materialize over there. All right. See you guys later. If you like the video, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Take care. Bye.